Hello guys, welcome back everyone. Here is Sharon update. Yeah, welcome back my amazing family, fans, followers on this platform. I greet you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you. Those who my old, new and returning subscribers, God bless you. Those who normally shares my videos, God bless you. I appreciate every one of my beautiful family out here. Yeah, guys, this platform is still a small one. It's still a small. Please keep subscribing for us to move forward, and I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for your support on this platform. I appreciate. Guys, today what are we talking about? Entertainment. That is what we are going to be talking about. Yeah, someone came to my platform the other time. He said, oh, stop making business, mind your business, and stop making business be money out of you, Edochie. Am I really making money out of you, Edochie? As you guys know, on this platform is a small one. I've not made 1 cent from this platform. I'm the one spending on this platform. Yeah, guys, and another thing I will say, I'm here doing what I'm doing. I'm a YouTuber. Those of celebrities are people, when they give us content to talk about, we talk about it because we are the one also making them to have money. We watch their movies, we follow them on different platforms. We make them to gain also popularity. We make them to gain all those things that is making them to make money as well. So why can't we also make money? Yeah, if there is any opportunity to also make money from them. Although me, I'm not making money on YouTube because this channel is a small one, so I'm not making a dime yet from anybody. So guys, I just let me state it a little bit for people to know. Guys, now you will say, you Edochie gave us business, and any of those famous people that gave us business, we will be here to do the business with them. So we are doing the business with you, Edochie, because as far as it keep coming out to talk of how Judy Austin has become a blessing. The first is like, the way he's talking is like the first wife was not a blessing. It has never been a blessing. A woman who has been with you for 18 years has never been a blessing. A woman that you started life with before, you people were there before you became famous, before you have house, car, anything. She was there. So that woman has not been a blessing. Just within this few time, you know, Judy Austin, blessing endorsement is coming. So since all this while your wife do not have any endorsement, now when you say you can't know Judy Austin, now endorsement can't meet your wife. This at times, some of the things I don't know, I don't just know my people. Some of these things make person to talk. So it's like the first wife has not brought any blessing, and it's like she has no endorsements since all these years. It's only when you now know Judy, that is why now endorsement can't come. So we are going to be reading what he wrote so that it not go be like, it's like now only when you can't know Judy, now endorsement can't fit meet the first wife. So guys, not be only me one waka come. I go to read that from you Edochie Instagram, from Instagram page. This is long notes. Let's read it. I will read it, guys. If you want to get all the mede, all the all the assorted when you did for this news, stay and watch the whole of the news. If you want to get all the goat meat, bush meat, dry fish, or everything, all the mede when they inside, just stay tuned and watch and listen everything that will be ready for you guys. Then the news said, you Edochie, God works in a mysterious ways. Marrying a second wife has brought me nothing but blessings, and also elevated my 2 lovely wives, young man, in this 2022 century. Okay, then he continued. He said, sometimes it takes the things we see as disappointment to happen for elevation to come. Okay, he continued. He said, it happened many times in the Bible, just like the case of Joshua. Joshua married many wives. I don't know what he's trying to say when he referred to Joshua. Then we continue. He said, I am a man after God's heart. Is that true, you Edochie? Are you very sure? Then he continued. I am like King David in the Bible. Okay, then he continued. I communicate with my God and he guides me every day. Then are your God, now you're the same God, the same Bible when you try to talk, not tell you say a married man who go out, didn't tell you that it's an adultery. What you commit is an adultery. Fornication, adultery. You were married. Your wife did not give her consent over what you did. So it's already against the law of God. Because there is nowhere the Bible stated that we should be polygamy. You were trying to measure some people. You said King David. Yeah, did God support King David to become polygamy? It should be what you should have looked and find out about before you are doing what you are doing. What was their end? King David, Solomon, what is their end? It's not Alpha, it's Awe, my brother. Then he continued, he said, I wronged my wife, May, from the way I went about it, and I have apologized to her, sincerely from the bottom of my heart. But in the eyes of God, things are different. Thank God that you measure that statement, that in the eyes of God, things are different. Then he continued, he said, God bless differently. His ways are not our ways. Our destinies are different. That is very correct. Then he continued, he said, do not be deceived by the white man's culture. Same white people that condemn polygamy are encouraging men to marry their fellow men. Then he continued, he said, in the end, judgment is for God. Even white people do not understand God fully. Nobody does. Actually, that is why he remains God. That is true. Nobody actually understands God. That is true. Then he continued, he said, many great men in the Bible had one wife. Many great men in the same Bible has also had more than one wife. How many great men in the Bible? Watch their end. Watch their end. How many of them have great men? Are they really great men of God, or these people were just kings? I don't know. People want to use the Bible in their favor. When they have done this, they want just to use the Bible in their favor. That happens to be your destiny. God will elevate you and elevate all that concerns you through it. My wife May just signed her first endorsement deal. Something that never happened all these years, and this comes from what many saw as a disappointment. I have realized that God's ways are different. Many more deals will still come to her because she is a wonderful person. So is my wife Judy. Also having endorsement. She has also been elevated now, widely known. Her career is bigger with a whole lot going for her as well. Let me not even talk about myself. My stardom has tripled. My name is being matured in places it never got to before. My children are blessed. Some marry. The ways of God are different. Our destinies are not the same. You may not understand another man's destiny, and that is because you are not supposed to accept your own. If God gives you more than one wife, it will come with blessing and elevation. Run your race and put God first in all you do. He speaks to each of us differently. Love and peace to us all. Oga, so all these years your wife have not ever gotten any endorsements. That is what you are letting us to know. Guy, let me just put this word. If your wife got this endorsement, not because you got married to Judy now, a second wife, that is why your wife got this endorsement. Do you even know one thing? For the way you treated your wife, we make God to open more doors for her. Not because Not because children is not in the picture. And secondly, brother, oga brother, the way you treated this woman who stood by you all this year will even make people to want to give her business, to want to endorse her with many things, because they will say, why would this guy treat this woman like this? People who has not been looking apart before will look apart for the way you behave to her. Not because you got married to GD, that is her blessing is coming. No, God is blessing this woman and will continue to bless her for the way you treated her. And thirdly, my brother, blessing. It doesn't mean because you got married to second wife, that is why God is blessing you. And these blessings, please hold them tight. Hold them tight, because you see money when you see, so it be like spirit, be like spirit, and yes, it be like spirits, it vanish. Money when you see, so it not they come all the time. You they get on this endorsement now, blessing is flowing all over. It will continue like that. And this one that you are coming and talking, my brother, I hope all will go well forever for you guys, because the time when it go hot, we will be here to also share it with you. So guys, this is just my short news I brought for you. This is not all. There is something else I want to read from Nollywood actress to you, Edochie. Yes, from Nollywood actress to you, Edochie, on this topic of endorsement and all that he got is because he got married to second wife. That is why God is blessing him. I want you to listen to this read up carefully. There is a Nigerian Nollywood actress. You all know her. Her name is Georgina Oluwa. That is her name. She said, guys, listen, said, my dearest brother, you Edochie, I appreciate that you acknowledge your wrong. You wronged your wife, May Edochie. And I do not recall anyone saying marrying a second wife is a crime. Our culture permits it. That and same Christianity take more than one wife. They say Christianity may take more than one wife. There is a reason they say process and intent matter. Okay. Then she continues, say it is one thing to impregnate another woman. Adultery. While you are still married without discussing it. When you are still married without discussing it with your wife, your desire to marry a second wife, well, our tradition demands, since you are quoting our tradition on polygamy, have you forgotten there are rules for such engagements? Then she continued, most of us have parents who were born into polygamy, who will tell you that their mothers brought the new wife home for their husbands, which is a sign of her giving her blessings to her husband. I bet you now that is our culture and tradition, taking a second wife because you impregnated her while still married is not noble. It's not a noble thing for a man to do. Then she continued and she said, it is called adultery, and God punished most great men in the Bible you are quoting for such acts. Yes, and it's truth. Georgina Oluwa, that is what she said. And the thing continue again, say, so many examples in the Bible regarding adultery and its consequences. That is what I was saying earlier. You were measuring men. You know, that is why I said it's not Alpha, it's our. Those men that you were measuring in the Bible, do you know the consequences? If you have such consequences, and can you bear it? What happened to them because of what they did? And some of the punishment God give them, can you? Can you? The consequences. And he continues to say, what you did not glorify our culture and tradition, because it was done with impurity. It was done in impurity and with total disregard for the humanity of your wife. I bet if the table were turned on you, you will not be singing this same song of getting more fame and her getting endorsement. What it shows is that you have no respect. You have no respect for her, which is the first wife. I hope you find peace and rest. That is what he ended with. You do not have respect for her. If you have respect for her, you will not be talking of the fame and the endorsement. Yes, the write-up have already said all I want to say. You are there measuring men in the Bible, making examples. The great men in the Bible, the consequences of what they do. Did you remember it? Go and read the story of Solomon and David very well. How he said of 12 kingdoms were taken because of adultery. In fact, I wish I even know, before making this video, I could have bring my Bible here, we will not quote it together. The punishments they got from war and how their life were almost wrecked down. You were saying you were after God's heart. Are you sure? That is what I said. Are you sure that you are after God's heart? You Edochie. They say not the way that they drink water, that they drink pepper. It is sweet you now. Like I said, we will be here to share it with you when it happens. We wish you well. But the way you are describing your first marriage, like if not that you have second wife, things will not go well the way they are. Things has been going well for you. Your life has been so splendid. Your life has been so wonderful. A lot of people hold you on high esteem. Do you think you will be popular in this way? In this way, you will make people to look you down and not really know who you really are. You want to become president. How come we not see say whose party you from win your primary as a presidential candidate? We don't know yet. We didn't see it, at least we will come vote for you. My people, I will end my ranting here on you Edochie, because as far it keep on coming talking, we will keep on discussing what he brought to the table. So guys, see you guys in my next video, guys. Subscribe to Rich Sharon Update. Leave your comment in the comment section. We are here. We are all learning. No one is perfect. But like I would say no to polygamy is not good. Oh, it destroys a lot of things. For that polygamy you are talking about, do you know what happened in the house of David? First son did not able to take a kingship from him. Guys, go and read the stories where stop comparing yourself to David and Solomon, because a lot of things came up in their family that destroyed them because of their mistakes of sleeping with someone's wife, or going to take someone's wife, or sleeping with other women, marrying many women. You will see how heavy and jealousy was in the house of these people you are making an example of. If the punishment God gave to David and Solomon, if he should give that to you, can you still be alive to say polygamy is good? You want to follow second wife? What you did, my brother, is a shame and is an adultery. Is a girl's Christianity, is adultery. Impregnating another woman behind your wife. There you say your wife has forgiven you. It's good she forgive you, because she will not leave the house for Judy. Judy, when you don't get other two children, according to the way the news they go say, you don't first marry before get other two children with two men. If I can't leave her for the house when she built, no. But the punishment, you Edochie, if the time you will receive the punishment, because this one you did, you think God has just said your wife don't forgive you. There is punishment for everything. You Edochie, there is punishment, because that vow you vow in the altar, you and your wife, you broke it, and for that reason there is punishment for it, my dear brother. there is punishment. So when that punishment come, even like I said, the song when you dey sing now, you go see singer come and we go follow you dance the song. So guys, see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned and stay connected. Say no to polygamy. It's not good. Say no to it. Okay? Have a blessed day. See you guys until I come your way again.